it's Rebecca here, and today I'm bringing you the beginning of a reading vlog. I'm going to be marking my progress via vlog for The Tattooist of Auschwitz, and this is by Heather Morris. I'm already partway through this. I'm about 50 pages in and I am absolutely loving it, but I thought to get back into the swing of things, I'm just going to change arms, to get back into the swing of things and to get back into videoing, I'm going to do a little bit of a reading vlog. My plan for this evening is, because this is only short, is to watch The Jungle Book and hopefully get this finished. So far, it is unbelievable. It's definitely one of those that I know will be on my favourites, as horrible and sadistic as that sounds. So for those of you who don't know, The Tattooist of Auschwitz is a fairly recent release, and it is based on the true story of Leil Sokolov, and I couldn't remember if his name was Solikov or Sokolov. Yeah, it's Leil Sokolov, and he is a tattooist in Auschwitz. Now, he is one of those people who, you know, when you get to, obviously you don't know because we haven't lived it, but when people who were going to the concentration camps, I can't get my words out, were tattooed on their arms, not that you can see me pointing to my arm because that's holding the camera, but when they were getting the tattoos on their arms, he was one of the people doing it, and we're following him as he sort of goes to a concentration camp and doesn't realise it's a concentration camp, and we're following him on his journey to essentially stay alive. So far, a lot of things have happened, and I keep cutting my head off. A lot of things have happened where I'm just like, holy crap, like, how, like, the things that have happened so far, even just the journey to the camp, you sort of wonder what is going through people's heads then, and you do really connect on an emotional level, to the point where I was sitting in bed reading it and I actually dropped the book in shock on the bed. I had to take a moment, I had to take a step back from it and just sort of let that sink in what had happened. Just insane. But so far this is based on a true story, and I'm really enjoying learning about sort of another aspect of the war and another aspect of historical fiction surrounding World War II, particularly around the camps. It's not a nice thing to say that I'm enjoying a book of this nature, like a book of this horrific nature, but it is something that I am enjoying. What have I just done? It's something that I am finding a pleasant read, kind of ish. Basically it's sucking me in, it's doing its job, it's keeping me sort of there. It's making me feel as if I am there with Leil. Why was I saying Lars? With Leil, as he is going on his journey to stay alive, and I am going to cry. I know for a fact I'm going to cry, so expect tears later on in this vlog. But for now, I'm going to get The Jungle Book playing, get settled in, and get reading. See you soon! So yeah, as I was trying to say, I'm about 81 pages in. I am still really enjoying it. It's getting to the point now where friendships and allies are being formed, and yes, this will contain spoilers because it's like a reaction vlog, obviously. I will try and post a non-spoilery review on my blog, so if you don't want to see spoilers, stop watching. But anyway, you can see allies and friendships and things starting to be formed, and I'm kind of worried for Leil, not gonna lie. I have no idea how this turns out. Obviously I'm assuming because he's worked with Heather. I think he's worked with Heather Morris anyway. Yeah, she actually met him, so obviously the ending in terms of his life is that he manages to get out somehow. I just don't know how, and I don't know who's affected in the process. He made friends with a father and son who are living off-site, and they come and they get paid to work building like the barracks and stuff. And it's a strange friendship, but it works because basically they trade jewels and food. As you do. You know, things have to be done in order to survive, and I'm just really, really impressed with how good of a heart that Leil has, and, you know, he wants not just the best for him, but if he can save one person, they may then go ahead and try and save somebody else, and so on and so forth. Obviously not everyone could be saved, not everyone was saved, but he's of the mentality, and you can tell he's of the mentality of that, if I can do one positive action for somebody, maybe they'll carry on the positive action and it'll be a positive train of actions, and he's melting my heart. He really is. But yeah, just thought I'd quickly update you. I'm about halfway through The Jungle Book as well. because I was pausing to watch The Jungle Book rather than reading. But yeah, hopefully I'll get this done tonight. There's not many pages left, is there? It's about 270 pages, so hopefully I'll get this done tonight. There's only another 200 pages to read. Yeah, totally can do this. But yeah, I'll check in with you later. So tattooing people is one thing, but in the last 50 pages since I updated, there has been rape or sexual abuse or sexual assault, not necessarily so forwardly stated, although actually yes it was so forwardly stated, as in he straddled her, and there has also been sort of physical abuse. There's always going to be physical abuse in these kind of books, in terms of the SS officers hitting people and, you know, all that kind of thing, the abuse that they face because of that. That's one thing. But Leal's friend Leon, basically Leon gets taken by Dr. Mengele, I think he's called, and is gone for weeks and weeks, and Leal just presumes the worst, because you would, wouldn't you? In Auschwitz, people go missing all the time, or in Birkenau, people go missing all the time, and you just assume that when they disappear, I'm sorry that I'm playing with my hair quite a lot, but when they disappear and don't come back, you just presume that they have become one of the ones that sadly didn't make it. So naturally that Leon comes back, and Leal is overjoyed that Leon's back until he gets told what's happened. And it's literally just happened, and I've just had to stop, and it's just like, wow. This book is getting to me in ways that I didn't think it would. Like, emotionally, I'm always going to get upset, but whew, I need to take a breather. It's just horrific. It's so, I don't think enlightening is the right word, but it is something that you know is going to happen, or something of that kind of stature is going to happen, and you don't really sort of connect the dots until it's happened, and then you're just like, oh my god, what have I just read? Yeah. It's a tough but brutally honest read, and so far, if you can get past those little bits that are so true, and those raw emotions that are building up inside you, like right now my raw emotions are festering something rotten, but if you can get past that and just soak in, I am actually running out of words to say. This is a great first time filming for a while. I'm running out of words to say, and there's nothing to say. I would just, even though I'm just over halfway through the book, I would definitely recommend this to everyone. Yeah, just thought I'd quickly check in. She says 4 minutes of unedited footage later. But I just thought I would quickly check in, let you know my thoughts and feelings, and obviously that there are trigger warnings in this book for abuse and sexual abuse. And it's horrific, essentially. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to pick something else to watch on Netflix, because The Jungle Book has finished, and read some more of this, obviously, because it's a reading vlog for this book. But yeah, I shall check in a bit. Bye! Bye! Feeling super lazy, this seat is so comfy. I'm going to update you. I'm on page 202, so I have about 65 pages left. And the emotions are hitting me. They're really hitting me. Wow. So a lot has happened I said this last time, but there's so much happening in each sort of 50 to 60 page section. And in this sort of little section we've had Leal taking his relationship that he's formed to the next level. We've also had him making friends with the gypsies, and we've had a lot of stuff happen, including he was taken to block 11, which is one of the torture blocks. And then usually what happens with prisoners is that they go to the torture block and then to the wall on the other side and are shot and never seen again. in there he comes across somebody who he helped fairly early on in the novel, who essentially saves his life, and he ends up working on one of the it's not a torture block, it's more like a work you till you die kind of block. So he moves from the torture block to the work until you die block, and luckily manages to pull some strings with friends that he's made and allies that he's made through doing what he does, basically smuggling, and has somehow managed to get his old quarters back. About 60 pages from finishing this, and there are so many things I want to basically come true. I want Lael and Geeta to get their happy ever after, because god damn it, they deserve it. It's coming up to the 2-year mark now since they've been in there, and god damn it, they really do deserve their happy ever after. You know, even some of the guards who have shown a little bit of kindness to Lael, you want them to have some sort of happy ending. But we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. Another quick update has turned into another 5-minute chat. Typical. But yeah, I finished watching The Jungle Book in the background and then went on to Shrek, and I have half an hour of that left. And I will show you what this screen is actually paused at, so I could update you all. So this is the screen that it's paused at. Good old donkey's face. Delightful. And super zoomed in candles are burning very nicely, leaking, because I'm an idiot and I'm letting it leak onto the table. Sorry, Dan. But yeah, I am going to get back to this, which, by the way, is a very beautiful cover. Just saying. Yeah, I'm going to get back to this and let you all know my thoughts when I finish it. Excuse the mess that you've just seen. Good morning. It's the next day and I have literally just finished The Tattooist of Auschwitz. I don't normally read like epilogues and afterwards and things, because for some reason I just find myself bored. But this one I just had to read. Basically, I actually don't know how to put it into words without getting sort of emotional about it. Ignore the sick bucket. Yeah, I loved it. As horrible as that sounds, it told the story really well of Lael's life and Geeta's life, and you're on an emotional connection and an emotional level that you didn't think was possible with people that obviously you've never met before, but you know, you find yourself connected to these people and wanting them to do well and wanting them to survive. And yes, it is based on a true story. You find yourself wanting these people to survive, and obviously you know Lael survives, but it's like, will he find Geeta? How does he survive? What the, like, how does it all happen? It's nice to see that there is a tiny little bit of hope from something so tragic and something so horrifying. And this is unbelievable. This is up there for me with Ruta Sepetys' work, and it's going right on my shelf with those books alongside The Diary of Anne Frank. I've got like a little section for war fiction, and that it's going to live there. There is no way that I could give this to anybody. I could recommend it to everyone, but it's not one of those that, oh, I've read it, I'm going to get rid of it. I am going to keep it forever, essentially. It's a definite 5 out of 5 stars. If I could give it more, I would. And it's one of those where so little words is good enough. Basically too many words ruins it. Yeah, I have no other words than an amazing read that connects with you on an emotional level that you didn't even know possible. 5 out of 5 stars, absolutely fantastic. And that wraps up today's reading vlog. Which I'm quite impressed that I read as much as I did since last night. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. If you've read The Tattooist of Auschwitz, let me know down below, where we can have a little chat and things about Lael and how you felt. Did you cry if you've read it? If you haven't read it, you should. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon with another video. Bye!